Hello and welcome back for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be diving deep into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets. And before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And at the time of this recording, you can see that Fantom is holding above our ascending trend line, which at some point we had lost over here. And after losing it, you can see that we were able to get this impulsive move to the upside, managing to break through it, managing also to break through the 20-day MA, where we have been gearing up in a move that has now given us a high at around the $0.29 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures that I gave you in my previous videos, where I say to you that after seeing this massive crash on the 10th of June, giving us a low at around the $0.2131 mark, I started tracking this Elliot structure to the upper side, terming this as the first wave to the upside. Then we saw a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, in a move that fully maximized the minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this red target area, which is an area that I came up with by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a target area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.618. And you can see that we saw a reaction of the area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.382, and started this massive bounce to the upside in what I have been terming as an impulsive wave in the formation of this wave 3. And yesterday I also gave you minimum target areas for that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gave me a minimum target area at the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3411 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Fantom to do here in the formation of this wave 3. So I'm still expecting that we are going to continue gearing up here on the Fantom chart, manage to break through significant areas of resistances, also manage to break through the key area of resistance at around the $0.3 mark, and the moment we manage to break above that, we can watch out for a successful retest, then continue gearing up until we fully maximize our minimum target area at around the $0.34 mark. And since we are in the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, and because of its impulsive nature, we also expect to see a 5-wave move also play out within the formation of that wave 3. I believe we are seeing such a move on the charts, where we can term this as the first wave, which is a micro Elliot wave count within that higher Elliot wave count 3. Then this is a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2. Then whatever we have over here is an impulsive wave in the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside, fully maximizing our larger target area in the formation of that wave 3, and getting to see whether this second wave has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That now gave me a minimum target area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.78, which is an area that you have fully maximized here on the charts. And you can see that yesterday we saw a reaction of that target area and gave this impulsive move to the upside, which has now given us a high at around the $0.29 mark. And if I use the trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, you can see that we have fully maximized the fib ratios 1:1. That is at the 100% retracement here on the charts. That is where we have our high at around the $0.29 mark, and there are chances that This might be the high for this wave 3 before we can expect a bit of a pullback on the charts in the formation of that wave 4. Then we can continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. So here, after seeing this massive pump, we need to be a little bit careful with what happens next, because we might see a bit of a pullback in the formation of this wave 4 before we can continue gearing up in a wave 5 in a move that should break through the key area of resistance at around the $0.3 mark, get a successful retest for us to fully maximize our minimum target areas at around the $0.34 mark. And if this is a wave 4, I need to give you an area that we need to keep our eyes on by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of this second wave at around the $0.2538 mark to the high at around the $0.2924 mark, giving me a target area for the wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.27. That is the fib level 0.5, and that is between the $0.2776 mark and the $0.2731 mark. So if we are able to hold within this target area over here, in case this pullback continues, then there are high chances that we are going to get another bounce back in the formation of that wave 5, completing the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3. Jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis and to give you my long-term point of view here on the Fantom chart, you can see that after seeing the December lows, we saw that 5 wave move to the upside, giving us a high at around the $0.67 mark, completing the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, where we were able to break down into the minimum target area highlighted on the charts using this yellow target area. And this is an area that I came up with by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78. And you can see that at some point we lost the fib level 0.78 and we found support at the fib level 0.88. And as long as we are still holding above it, there are high chances that this is still a second wave, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 3. And for that low to be confirmed, and for Fantom to also confirm that the start of an impulse has now started, I'm expecting Fantom to give us a complete 5 wave move to the upside, followed by an ABC corrective structure. Once you see such a move on the charts, that will be enough confirmation that the low is in and the start of an impulse has now started. And once that plays out, I'll be able to give you my minimum target areas in the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 3, where I'll be expecting Fantom to get above the $1 mark. And that is what I'm expecting on the Fantom chart. On the indicators, on the RSI, we are trading at around the 66 mark. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.